This is KB and welcome to Minecraft 1.14, where today we have to work on some fire and some ice. Now, as you know, we are working towards our big project to build the general mob farm. But in order to do that, we need to build some other smaller farms so we can collect the resources we need to finish the general mob farm. And that's why we started doing these little smaller projects. Now today we need to go collect all the magma we need for the general mob farm, and then we need to make an ice farm because we need some packed ice. But before we can get into those projects, I did some things off camera, some interesting things, and I quickly need to show you that. I don't really know where to start, so let's start with these two dudes. I have two villagers here, a farmer and a librarian, and you can see I already started trading with them, unlocking some of the trades, and that was a pretty dumb idea. Because what I was actually doing is I watched one of Exuma's video, and he showed that if you place an item, one of the new items like the lectern, it would turn dudes into this profession, and you can just cycle, place, check, no I don't like his trades, take it away, place it again, but it stopped working. I don't know why. I think maybe it's because I traded with him, I'm not sure, but that's all good. We have some villagers, and I'm just starting the journey of getting villagers together so we can get some good trades. The next thing we have is auto composting. So I keep collecting the weeds to feed the cows to get some leather, and then you get a lot of seeds, and normally you have chests full of seeds unless you throw them away. Now you can auto compost it. So you have chest going into a hopper, which automatically then places the items into the composter, and then it will take the bone meal out of that into the chest. And as you can see, I got rid of all of my seeds, so that is cool. That's interesting. I can see a lot of big automated projects to getting bone meal, and then the bone meal you lead to your next system. The next thing I did was I built an AFK fish farm. I've never built one before, that's why I'm actually doing it. So I'm going to experiment with this, and doing the big projects we're doing, I thought this might be the best way to get books early game. I'm going to play around with this. I'll decide if I want to keep it, because I don't know if it's too overpowered, but just experimenting with that. Doggy? Really going to bark now, doggy? Really, doggy? Now the last update is to do with the super furnace, and I learned that you can use bamboo as fuel. So I completely converted our auto sugarcane bamboo farm into a pure bamboo farm, and I moved the sugarcane over here because it was way too slow for sugarcane anyway. I can show you how many I collected. But yes, I'm gonna move the bamboo farm right above my furnace. I'll do that off camera though, and then let the bamboo automatically feed into the bottom of the furnace, and I'll show how that is done in a future episode, the auto feeding system. But I can just quickly show you. Once you add the bamboo into your fuel department, no, it should fire. It fires. So the big problem with bamboo is it gets smelted very fast. That's the one problem. But if you have a super fast bamboo farm, it should keep up. If it doesn't, we'll do something else, but this is an experiment we do need to check out. Our first objective for this episode is to go and collect some magma blocks, because I need 8 stacks of magma blocks. My tone of voice went up there because I'm not sure. I need to double check. Let me double check. Yes, 8 stacks. I have notes. I have notes. Okay, I have notes. Okay. 8 stacks of magma blocks, so let's go to the nether and we get what we need. I haven't been in the nether since we collected the glowstone, and there's an interesting band. Hi, sheep. Interesting band over here. Okay. Bye-bye, skeleton. Mr. Llama, you shouldn't be stuck in the nether, dude. You don't know what features and things are just down there, man. You have to get out of here. You really have to get out of here because we need to use you later on. I don't know for what yet. But you're our friend. So, Mr. Friend, we'll see you later. Don't come back. Okay, so I haven't been in the Nether since we collected the glowstone. So I haven't explored at all. And there's some magma blocks over there. So I haven't found a fortress or anything yet, which we'll get to. But as we've said, this focus of this current session is just to find the magma blocks. Okay, so that went by so fast. Not even 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, and I have 9 stacks. I only need 8. But I finished a little side and now I have 9. So now the next step is to go drop this off and then I'll go show you where I want to build the ice farm. So for this ice farm, I want to use blocks that I would never normally use because I want to force myself to use these blocks because I think it will help me to become better at building, I think. So I want to be brave. I want to try and mix dark oak and possibly diorite. How will it look? I like it. I actually do like it. I just need to figure out how much of each one do I use. I like it. I'm gonna use it and we'll see if we add something else into it. But I think the ice will already have a bluish tint that would break the diorite. But this polished diorite doesn't look too bad. It has a... Ooh, what happened there? It has a marble-ish type of look. But yes, let's get some wood, get the diorite, and I'll go show you. The ice farm is going to be in that direction. So just beyond those mountains, there's some water. And just beyond the water, there's a high mountain that has some ice on it. So that's where we're going to go. Now, I just quickly want to give you references for where things are in my world. That is the workshop storage room. Straight in that direction is going to be the general mob farm. And then on this side, just outside of render distance, there's a mountain. And on top of it, we'll have the ice farm. And there it is. This is the area I'm going to use. It has so much potential, and hopefully I can deliver on its potential. And oh, miss just that side. Yes, let's get on top, and I'm thinking this one I'll use, this side. But once we're on top, we can actually see nicely to decide where do we build this ice farm. Let's see, let's have a look at this, if I can get up this mountain. You know, I should have cut this out already, because now it's taking so... That mycelium? No, I thought it was mycelium. Taking so long to get up here, I can actually use this side. This is perfect. It has more flat spacing. This is the spot. Yes. This over here, this area I will use. We have a lot of interesting mountain areas here and things we can do. The brain is starting to think and to think of things, but for now, ice farm. I'm gonna clear some space here, get rid of dirt, level it out, and then we can build this ice farm, which I've been saying so many times. Stop repeating yourself, dude. Stop saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Ice farm. I came back home to find some resources and things, and we have a visitor. Let's go see if he has any goodies. We don't have emeralds. No. It's a traveling merchant, traveling trader. Do you have any goodies that we would want? Because now we can't get it. Meh. Blue ice. That would have been good. But yeah, nah. Thanks, dude. Nothing I need. So obviously the first phase is to measure things out, and I think I'm gonna use, what was it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 by 21. I'm gonna check that out, see if that is the shape I need for now. That should be enough for any ice farm, because this uses for ice. There's a transportation system I'll do, and if we then need, we can expand on this design. Now, we need to fill that with water. Let's do that first. Let's fill this with water. I think I need the horizontal lines and things. Maybe we'll use, yes, we'll use some half slabs. Test that out. And then after that, as water in it can become ice. And then while it becomes ice, we can work on some decorating. So I had to change the length down this way from 21. I changed it down to 19. And then I have diagonal slabs like that. And you place the water inside of that. And that does it. Now the problem is, don't have silk touch. We need silk touch. But we'll work on that. Now the next phase is we can actually work on decorating. And I'm gonna add a 2-line. Maybe I should do a 3. Just for that idea of using uneven numbers. Right around this space. Then we add a trim on the side. And then over here I want to build a little house. So that we can have a bed and a place to sleep if I ever travel here at night. I'm already liking this. I like this color palette together. It's looking good. So let me add the diorite around and then we can add a trim to that. So now that the diorite is in and the trim is in, we do need to add some fences. We'll check that out. The ice is growing nicely. I don't have silk touch at all. I tried to use some levels to get some enchantments, some enchanted books, but no luck. But we'll get to that. What I want to do now is I want to check out how it would look if we... Is that too much? We changed the color to the stripped oak here. Because otherwise it's going to be way too dark. And this will be a completely different shade. That's good. That's good. I don't know what to do with it yet. That's definitely good. Let's finish up the front here. We'll have like a middle point door. And now I just need to figure out the rest of it. So let me figure out the walls. I'll add a dark oak roof on top of it. And then we just need to do some detail work. Seriously, dude. Well, it's something so far. No. Oh, I have that in my offhand. So I'm just gonna play around with the designs and things, because now we need to figure out details for this little house. So I have no idea what I'm doing with that hut. So I'll just go ahead and add some fence around this, because when I'm getting ice, I don't want to be bothered by mobs coming in and killing me. And then we need to figure out what to do with that house. So far, it's not the ugliest thing I've ever built, but it's pretty ugly. It's pretty ugly. Don't know what to do with it. No idea. But the main thing I want to get on now is to try and... It's just short. To try and get silk touch. So we can actually get this ice. And this is fine for now. It's a little house that has a bed inside of it. Just so we are safe and we have a place to sleep when we come this side. But we will need to revamp it at some point. Do I still have some more? I can't see if I have any of the planks with these dark oak plank or dark oak wood. This is fine for now. Add some torches around. Actually, I need to get lanterns. I'm not angry about this house, but it's not the best house. I'm working on getting the silk touch, and I remembered that the furnaces, they keep XP, so I added these levers which locks all of the hoppers so nothing can go through it, just to see if we get some levels. 15, 16. It's not enough. It's good, but it's not enough. That is something I should have added a long time ago. But yes, as I say, I'm working on some Silk Touch because we at least need to get some ice to finish up this episode. It took me a minute, but I finally have the Silk Touch pickaxe. And it's Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 3, Silk Touch. And the way I got it together was by doing some fishing. The second book I got was the Silk Touch. What about that luck? And then I did some mining to make an anvil, and I combined our old Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 3 pickaxe with the Silk Touch, and now we are sorted. So, all that's left for this episode is to get back to the ice farm and collect the packed ice that we need. Okay, here we go. First time using a Silk Touch pickaxe. In our ice farm, there we go. Now I need to see if it's actually going to fill up again. Does it? Does it? It doesn't. Wait, let's remove this, see if it fills up. It fills up. Nice. Okay, so my design is efficient at least. That is good news. Now this is just going to be normal ice. I need to make it packed ice. And I just need 12 packed ice. So I did this whole project just for 12 pack ice. But now we have an ice farm. I don't think we'll need a bigger one. Ever. I don't know. So let's go ahead, make this packed ice. If I even know how to make this packed ice. There it is. And we have 15 packed ice. It's more than we need. That means we have the magma and the ice we need for the general mob farm. That being said, that's going to have to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe. And there's nothing else. I'm thinking. There's nothing else. All that means is I'll see you in the next episode.